Warning, warning, SpongeBob. Two idiots are reading the SCP files over the intercoms. Hello and welcome back to Discovering SCP. I saw a funny drill tweet as I pressed record, so that's why I was laughing.
What does it say? Read it out.
This is probably inappropriate, but we'll sort of update our viewers on what has happened since the last episode, I imagine. He says,
yeah.
Bad news, folks. I waited in line for 16 hours to see the Queen. By the time I got there, she was fucking dead.
Yeah, Discovering SCP stopped airing for 2 weeks, and what happened? The Queen died.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. We really dropped the ball on that one.
We will do better.
Yeah, we'll try to keep more people
alive.
alive.
We need to apologise properly. Hey guys. I never wanted to have to make a video like this, but...
the Queen death apology video? What's the... Hey, you know what? There's one last thing we have to do for her before they put her in the ground for good.
She would have wanted to know how this SCP ends.
Oh, I was going to say we needed to thank her for her service.
No, we don't.
Oh, lordy. Yes, we are back with 7,000.
Wait, it wasn't 7,000 last time, was it? It was still, the contest was still going.
No, it won. It had won. It won like 2 days after we recorded the first part.
Like
before the first part aired, it had won.
SCP-7000, the loser.
That's right.
More like the winner. I guess they didn't see that coming when they named it. Pretty rookie mistake. Yeah. I can see that I did.
Get owned, Harry Blank, I think, or Grigory. Which one wrote this?
They could all get fucking owned as far as I'm concerned.
Is it bad that I confuse those two in my mind? Like, I think Harry Blank and Grigory Carpin are literally the same person.
You don't know the history there?
No.
No, let's get to the episode.
What?
Let's continue.
Did I do something bad? You have to tell me.
No, I'm messing with you.
Oh, fuck no. Quick news for the episode, and then we'll jump right in since this is a part 2.
I just told them the Queen died. What more news could you possibly have for them?
The Queen can get owned. So I finished moving in. I'm in my new place. It's actually
I'm British.
All unpacked and set up. I had ever so slightly too much stuff to unpack everything. So like my handheld stuff that I didn't even use, I don't have space to put it up and display the collection. But I've got like consoles, built furniture, got all like my desk and bed, set up everything, all the bathroom.
Look at this.
I really love it
bachelor.
here. I don't know about that.
Oh.
I'm in a nice place with great neighbors. I'm really happy. I'm so much closer to my job. I just have felt like a weight lift off me. I've been feeling so much better. So this is good mood Darnell era. Let's see how long that lasts.
I'm glad to hear that we put an end to Doom and Darnell.
I don't know about that. I would expect him to make a return eventually. No. But for now, we're living large.
In the Arctic.
What else? I'm trying to think of. I started my in-person D&D campaign at work with my This is just a blog now. Yeah. Okay, that's not relevant to the larger news. What else is going on?
Like a larger verse, the Discovering SCP verse.
Yeah, sorry. We're supposed to say things like relevant to current events, not like blogging about my life. The move was just relevant because it affected recording. Anyway, episodes are going to be back. There is a third animatic coming out, but you will not get to see it until it goes up on a thing that I can't remember if it's secret, so I'm not going to specify. But there's a thing that we made those animatics for. So once again, I want to give a shout out to Hamiltoe for putting those together. He did a great job. Yes. And also shout out to Yossi and Locke for obviously writing those SCPs. It was really fun to do that. We might do similar content in the future, but those animatics were like... Hamiltoe really poured his heart out, and it took him a lot of time. So don't expect that to be a regular thing. As much as we'd love to make it a regular series, that would be extremely unreasonable to ask for him. He's been working on those for the last several months.
The our content farm up north.
Yeah, but I hope you guys like those. And if you're listening, if you're a podcast-only listener, I highly encourage you to visit our YouTube channel, if only to watch those two. They were really funny. But I think that's it. We should get reading. Were you Dan?
I'm Dan. Are you insane?
No, Dan. Like, did you?
I think I was Dr. Dan there. Yes.
Yes, and Dan is the loser, right? Or am I misremembering? Wait. No, Wettle's the loser. Who's Dan then?
I think Dr. Dan is new, but I guess I'm him.
Okay, yeah. Well, Dan sounds like Tan, and you're Tanhony on the server. So
my name is Tanhony Jermaine.
Nice.
He looks
Really nailed
like
that
he looks like he's playing it in pictures like some fried eggs.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say too. Like, I'm sure it's supposed to be some science thing, but it literally looks like he's pointing at fried eggs.
Dr. Dan, I love Dr. Dan. Is this the same guy who like was involved with 096? Because I remember he was like, "You need to kill that thing."
Oh yeah, that was Dr. Dan.
I don't know if it's the same Dr. Dan, but I'm gonna do my impression of him from the 096 movie, where he was constantly like taking off his glasses and rubbing them.
Yeah, that's why he doesn't have the
We
mom
have
photo.
to do something about this. It's simply not sustainable.
We've got butterflies causing super typhoons in the South China Sea. And we've got the asshole who decided that would be a fun experiment in ions at Area 06. We've got black cats, mirrors, and ladders changing the arcs of people's lives out there. We've had to task 2 AICs with sniping eBay auctions. Because, I don't know if you know this, everybody always labels everything rare on eBay, but suddenly everything is rare, unless it should be. There were 15 auctions for pieces of toast with Jesus' face burned into them when I got up this morning, and only 3 of them were faked. Procurement and liquidation reports that every agent who goes to a garage sale now comes home with a handful of anomalies. Half the kittens in the world have been born polydactyl, 6 or more toes on each foot, and we're going to...
Oh, thanks for clarifying. Why would he even use the word if he's just going to explain it?
He's so smart. And we're going to have to brainwash the entire scientific establishment into believing some bogus argument about atmospheric factors to explain it away. That's all. Put a lot of cats back into the bag, and the bag into one hell of a deep dark river.
Jesus Christ, Dr. Dan. They just have 6 fucking toes. It's not like they're shooting psionic blasts at people. I don't think that's going to break the fucking veil. It's just weird cats.
No, we won't.
Like, chill, bro.
We'd fight in the dark so they can live in the light.
we fucking throw cats in the bags with bricks and dump them in a river so they can live in the light. It's like, Jesus, dude, chill out.
What do you think of 5-7?
Quite the preamble. Was it worth wasting precious time you could have spent pressing us to a solution? That took him like 30 seconds to say.
The master man.
Oh my god.
Bane.
05 be like every manager I've ever had.
Yes, absolutely. Because here's the thing about the preamble. Not everything I've just told you about is strictly probabilistic. Polydactyly is a heritable mutation. Rare items for sale, not talking about the Jesus bread here, have nothing to do with random chance. Probability doesn't make valuable objects. Man-made valuable objects start existing when they didn't exist before. In hen's teeth? That just doesn't happen at all, outside of the lab.
You didn't even
Mention hen's teeth.
Oh yeah,
Hey, did you just take my line?
sorry, I jumped the gun.
Heartbeat shotgun.
My torso and ribs!
Yeah, get owned.
I haven't mentioned
Why'd you
about
keep
500 other things either.
But what you're saying is, this is an
Oh my God!
absolute crisis.
As if I'm
All right,
it's a different
fine.
guy.
Oh, you're right. You get to live.
No, it definitely is that. It just isn't entirely that. Everyone who ate that potentially deadly blowfish yesterday lived. Everyone who ate it today died. Dice come up snake eyes today after 24 hours of natural 6s or 20s or whatever the max is. So many people are catching shiny Pokemon. I could explain what that is thanks to my staff, but you don't and shouldn't care. We've had to knock out Nintendo's online services, every fan site, and a few Reddit communities to avoid the word getting round. We've had to slot agents...
Even if I lived in through 7,000, I still would not catch a shiny Pokemon.
We've had to slot agents into every extant gaming commission to manipulate their numbers. That's why I lost in competitive. Or where possible, just close the casinos entirely on the pretext that it's too dangerous to operate them during COVID.
The Pokemon thing I feel would have been really easy to fake, because like on the internet it's so easy to just assume the sudden influx of shinies is people like hacking them in, right?
Yeah.
Like Game Shark. Like it's just easy to spread a rumor that everyone's just Game Sharking for Reddit karma.
But what does 0512 think of it though?
Which it is.
Which it is, so that's lucky. Meaning the disease will probably dry up tomorrow and we'll need to find a new excuse. And it didn't even take in Vegas, so we had to go wackier still. Site 666 brokered a deal with the Under-Vegas demons to run fixed games on the strip to hide the fact that honest gambling, to the extent that such a thing exists, straight up doesn't work anymore. They were, I'm sure you won't be surprised, thrilled to help. But that's just a band-aid solution.
I actually wonder how this luck would affect something like poker, because there's like 6 individuals in poker. So how does it how do some people have... Someone has to have good luck in a poker game.
No such thing.
Because someone's always winning.
But there's no such thing as good or bad luck. It's just the relentless coincidence of the universe. Smile.
Oh wow, you're so epic and nihilistic. How about I shoot you in the head? Then we'll see if there's
I'm
such thing as good or bad luck.
I'm so lucky with this. Only I have luck. I was talking about everything except me.
I'm pretty sure that's the exact premise of this SCP.
Yeah, but I would be cool about it. I would be like, the bullet you would shoot at me and it swerves out the way because I'm so lucky.
Yeah, and then you do that funny eyebrow move thing.
Like, oh, you tried to shoot me?
Did you see that fucking...
I would walk over and put the gun to my head. It's like, how about you try again?
Go ahead, and then the gun would jam and I'd go, jackpot. Wait, isn't that literally just what fucking Giovanni Testament does?
Yeah. He does it to himself.
He's such a Wettle.
Okay, where was I? Sorry.
You were, but that's just a band. You were at, but that's just.
And since you're going to absolutely hate my short but a little longer term fix, I need to make it perfectly clear that we're dealing with an extremely complex constellation of strictly probabilistic and superstitious luck effects, which we're calling one anomaly for lack of a better explanation. Alright,
well, we're the...
That's me!
No, it's me!
You're
057,
I'm 051.
Oh. You're right, I don't even
Alright,
know
well, rip the band-aid off then. What's your terrible solution, SpongeBob?
Every probabilistic anomaly in the SCP database is either dead as a doornail or operating wildly out of established parameters. As of right now, every single one. That won't be the case when, with your permission, I update the SCP-7000 files to include Dr. William Wettle.
Oh, wasn't he listed as like a -1 or something?
Yeah.
Here is Dr. William Wettle. Did you just say Wettle? That's a real name.
He's a low-life lifer at Site 43. You've got very little reason to know who he is. But
what the fuck is a lifer?
He's in there for life. But this time he's potentially the most important employee we have.
Important?
He just self-identified as a serial loser, and experimental data backs it up. This guy cannot ever catch a break, which is sad. But what isn't sad is this. He's the only probabilistic anomaly still ticking over.
You're certain?
Absolutely.
Do you know why?
Absolutely not. We haven't had the time to study him. All we have is his data to go on and a hunch from my deputy. But that data is extensive. Wet Willie lacks the imagination to lie. And my deputy? Not his shit. As of this moment, Dr. William Wettle is the only reliable probability factor on the planet Earth.
See you, buddy. See you, buddy.
Okay, I'm on 5-4 now? Good lord. And what can that do for us? On the face of it, it's not much. If he had good luck, well, obviously we could use that, but bad luck, we could let him get corrupted by some GOI or other, have him fuck them up with his good intentions, but that's a very limited utility in a very wide problem field. Yes, let's not do that. If the guy is just plain unlucky, him personally, it's nothing better than a baseline for predictable probability.
Obviously, you think it might be something more.
I do indeed. There are 2 wolves inside you. That's not what it says.
There are 2 theories inside you.
Wettle's own and Dr. Sokolowski's. Here's what Wettle thinks. Bad luck clings to him like an ontokinetic cloud. University will take any opportunity to get a cheap shot in on him. And if he gets an overload...
Did you say university instead of the universe?
The university. And if he gets an I'm sorry, I was thinking about my PhDs.
I am Dr. Dan.
Hold on, 05 Council. Let me open up a cold one.
Do you think one of the 05s is like a high school dropout?
Maybe. But if he gets an overload, it can bleed into his surroundings and cause chaos. This mostly fits with the observed facts.
Yeah, and Dr. Sokolsky's hunch goes deeper, I presume.
A lot deeper. Based on his initial interviews with Wettle's colleagues, he had the analytics department compare negative probability events from every facility since 7K started. The contest, I mean. Here's what they discovered. Site 43 is the luckiest place on Earth right now. They're still seeing random look effects, but only good ones. So Sokolsky had them pull the older data, and while they're still going over everything, it looks like a general trend.
Oh, because he sucks up all the bad luck so everyone else has good luck. I remember that. That's why, like, the other researchers he worked with always had good luck.
Allowing for the occasional unavoidable cataclysm, Site 43 has always been one of the luckiest places on Earth. And I think that's because of Dr. Wettle.
You don't think his bad luck wears off. You think everyone else's wears off on him.
Precisely. An unavoidable, unpredictable bad luck is presently our biggest issue in dealing with the effects of 7000. We rush in to fix one problem and encounter 3 more on the way. I want to use Dr. Wettle as a stabilizing agent for our spot treatments. Sounds like he's trying to grow his hair back, to be honest. Put together a mobile task force, append into it, and let them swoop in to save the day whenever necessary. Call it MTF something 7000, the Magnificent 7 or whatever.
Not that.
No, definitely not that. Half of the Magnificent 7 die. I'm just spitballing. Logistics can come up with something better. We'll use them for all high-value deployments where possible to ensure success. 6 expert super soldiers and 1 walking time bomb. Let him wander around soaking up the bad karma while our boys and girls get the job done regardless of probabilistic bullshit. I call it Operation Black Swan.
It's nice to know you had the time to name all these things. What with the world falling apart around us? What the fuck are they doing? Literally, like, he can't even talk. He can't give anything a name.
It's like, didn't you call this meeting?
Yeah, Jesus Christ, 05. What the fuck have you done?
They're being mysterious in their room. Not giving them names would be unlucky, sir. And I'm operating the assumption that at some point fortune will smile at us again. I have a theory about that too, but I'd rather it not go on the record at present. Don't want to jinx myself since, well, you know.
Allow it. What's your theory?
Beep!
You can't be serious.
Of course he can't. Ask him what that slide has been pointing at the entire time is.
I'd assumed it was some sort of chaos theory heat map projection.
I'd assumed he was going to explain it eventually.
Did I not? Sorry. It's my breakfasts.
We called it. We fucking knew it.
Every egg in my house has 2 yolks now.
Those are some thick yolks.
Maybe it's 7,000 for you, it's so bad.
Hey.
The point is, this is going to affect every aspect of our lives before long. And that means I'm as serious as I've ever been in my life about potential solutions.
So their idea is put him on a mobile task force, and then because he's there soaking the bad luck, the task force will succeed, but then he'll, like, die or something. But what are they sending the task force to do?
Stuff, the non-missions.
Oh, just, like, in general, like, until this ends, he's going to be going on missions with them. I see.
I think we know enough to be getting on with. We'll put your Black Swan to a vote. I move to accept. All in favor for this devilish ballet performance?
Looks like we have 9 yays, 2 nays, and 2 abstains.
Thank you for your time. You won't regret this.
The success to failure ratio of that particular statement is...
Presently up in the air, like with everything else. With respect, sir. Check, please.
He fucking nailed him on that one. Nice, Dr. Dan.
Do.
Oh my god.
I need a drink.
I'm looking at the picture. It says that's Theta 7000 training, Dr. Wettle in foreground, and in the foreground's just a dude with his legs all over.
Dr. Dan and Dr. Sokolsky immediately began preparations for Operation Black Swan as the probability collapse continued. Captain Andrea Adams assembled 5 of her top-performing agents to fill out the ranks of MTF Eta 7000 Fortunate Sons and began a rigorous training period. Despite possessing advanced survival instructions as a consequence of his existing esoteric containment duties, Dr. Wettle scored significantly lower than the previous bottom percentile on Overall Task Force training metrics. The acceleration of the SCP-7000 phenomena nevertheless necessitated the denial of his repeated requests to be relieved of his new duty, as well as similar requests on his behalf by Captain Adams.
Oh, he's not just traveling with them, he's literally a member of the squad.
Yeah.
That seems excessive.
Into the realm of the box with thee. My throat is about to combust.
I push up my glasses, the anime glare lighting them. Allow me, Tanhony.
I've been not rusty over the last 2 weeks.
Ha! I'll show you. I'll show them all.
I'm like your rival. I'm like Sasuke.
Yeah, I'm just like Naruto. Believe it. Date bio.
Decade.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, did you? I can't say that.
Yeah, I know.
I know what you mean. Spoiler.
They were just gonna say it, but we don't know what we're talking about.
Analytics Department report. Item: steady increase in accounts of chickens born with monophyodontic dentition. If you don't know, that's like teeth, something with teeth.
Yeah.
I don't know what monophyodontic means, but something with teeth. Reactive action. Creation of a thread on the conspiracy website pairwatch.org suggesting that the phrase rare as hen's teeth refers not to a scientific impossibility, but instead a hereditary mutation, which the proliferation of genetically modified organisms in modern farmscapes has reawakened. Theory saturates the globe due to predatory news aggregators within 1 week. Item: 3 Chaos Insurgency infiltrators captured attempting to gain access to Site-91. Step 22 of 624 of their step compilation details an up-to-date schema of security patrols. One patrol's route significantly delayed when all 5 officers discovered pebbles in their footwear and stopped to remove them, leading to a confrontation with no Foundation casualties.
Nice.
Hold on. Reactive action. Patrols increased at all large containment facilities, resulting in 11 further captures and 6 terminations. Is this implying that they would have died if the Foundation patrol fought these guys or something?
Maybe, yeah.
I got a little confused by what it meant. Item: SCP-4040, namesake of Sloth's Pit, Wisconsin, transformed from a bottomless pit to a pit of variable depth. Reactive action. As the only civilians aware of the pit's former nature are already residents of the Nexus, response limited to active monitoring at this time. Site 87 thaumaturgist Dr. Catherine Sinclair and Dr. Montgomery Reynolds. Those names sound familiar. Were they in another SCP you wrote?
No. Not
I thought... Didn't you write something with, like, magic police officers or some shit, or like magic agents? I thought those were their names.
Yeah, that wasn't them.
Okay, my bad. Remain stationed at the pit with radio equipment and supplies for long-term occupancy. And then the bottomless pit of NX-18, view from the bottom. That's a good caption. Very clever writing, Harry Blanker Grigory, whichever one of you wrote this that I forgot.
Well done. We're out of the box now, back in my realm.
Yeah, we'll be back in the box soon enough.
Despite the misgivings of his captain, Dr. Wettle was declared officially fit for combat on 30th of July. Theta 7000 were deployed to attempt insertion to Firebase 5, a Chaos Insurgency facility, uncovered via the accidental encoding of its location on a cognitively hazardous carrier wave directed at Site 1. No previous attempts have been made to exploit this information, as the S7000 effect was expected to nullify the professional advantage Foundation's agents enjoy over Chaos Insurgents. It was therefore deemed the likeliest test case for Dr. Wettle as a field asset. Operation Black Swan's first mission took place on 30th of August. Let loose the hounds of hell as this devilish ballet begins.
It seems bizarre to me that, like, this insane event's going on and their concern is, like, fighting this random group of interest that I don't think we've ever heard about outside of, like brief mentions. Like, are they important? The Chaos Insurgency?
They were Foundation defectors originally and became, like, Evil Foundation.
Okay.
Yeah, they're pretty comic book villain.
Well, no, but I just mean, like, Evil Foundation implies that the Foundation is good in any way. Yeah, Evil Foundation be like, here, let me help you cross the street, ma'am. Mission transcript. MTF Theta 7000, Fortunate Sons. Oh, God, there's so many people to play. How long is this article? Like, how much? Oh, God.
Part 3?
Man, this article is so fucking long. Why did we choose this again?
Because it's important. It's part of history. We gotta pay our respects.
I suppose so. I wish SCP authors wrote shorter articles. Okay. There's 7 people. How many of them do you want to be?
Okay. Which one of us was Wettle? I don't remember which one of us was voicing Wettle. I'm pretty sure you were.
I don't remember either. Okay, I don't remember his voice.
I'm gonna
redo it.
Okay, so they've given us, like, remember, I'll be Tanner, of course. One of them, I'll be Tanner.
Yeah.
Adams.
I'll be Luck, Chico, and Lee.
I'll be Adams, O'Reilly, Britton's Hannah.
Yeah, write that down.
Fucking hell. My fucking sticky note up.
Mine's easy to remember because it's LCL. Luck, Chico.
Yeah, and you've always got L's, haven't you?
Oh, wait, yours is Boat. Britt, O'Reilly, Adams, Tanner.
What was yeah, but why is it such a bizarre order?
I don't know, because I'm trying to make it easier for you to remember.
Okay, I've got...
We have unique letters is what I'm saying. We can remember that
No,
way.
mine's
I'm L and
out.
C and you're the other ones.
Out!
Sure. Alright, begin out.
Say I'm ready.
Ready.
Ready. Ready. Why is it starting with me?
Hold on, I have to see the... Okay, I'm playing all dudes. That's easy. Ready! I don't want to be here! Ready.
All ready. Drop. Theta 7000
Theta
repelled
7.
to the rooftop. Adams, Brick, Chico, O'Reilly, Tanner and Lee land without incident. Luck twists his ankle.
Shit! Fuck!
Breach.
Breaching.
Tanner sets an explosive on the roof as the team heads for cover behind an exterior air conditioning unit. Luck leans on Lee for support. The helmets strike and Luck is momentarily dazed.
Get down.
Adams pulls Luck behind the air conditioner. Luck stumbles and falls, losing one combat boot as the preaching charges detonates. Get his damn boot on.
I'll do it, Mike!
Not taking that chance. Get his damn boot on. Lee replaces Luck's boots.
All set, kiddo. Piss off!
Positions. Theta 7000 take positions around the new ingress point in the roof. Clean cut. Good work.
Thanks.
A sudden crack appears at the edge of the aperture. The portion of roof Luck is standing on collapses. That is doesn't need to be capitalised. Harry the blank. He falls into the structure.
Did we lose Luck already?
Move in now. Theta 7000 enter the facility via the aperture, which has not collapsed further. Lee finds Luck sprawled on top of a presumed Chaos Insurgent, who is now unconscious.
Guess your name means something after all. I don't want to do this!
Theta 7000 are standing in an access corridor. There are red flashing lights and semi-spherical globes on the ceiling.
It's interesting that he pulls all the bad luck to himself, but he's never died.
Yeah. Illuminating 2 rows of doors, some open, some closed. Adams gestures, and the team begin cautiously checking each door. O'Reilly?
I would guess that the big... Oh, sorry.
On it!
I would guess that the biggest concern with this whole Black Swan is that putting him in combat with his bad luck drawn to him would mean he'd, like, die pretty fast.
Yeah.
But that doesn't seem to be
It's because
happening.
he's a Looney Tunes character. That's the form his luck takes.
Lamau.
O'Reilly locates a wall panel and pulls on various components until wires are exposed. He retrieves an electronic multi-tool from his belt and carefully affixes the leads to it. Luck twists his other ankle as O'Reilly checks the readouts.
Oh, Jesus, fuck! All clear ahead, Captain.
There's 3 different gas systems ready to go, if you can believe it. All disabled now. Got a schematic for traps ahead, too.
How many?
It's the CI, boss. The Charlie Indigo. Over 100 in the next few rooms alone. Well, I
the
shut down
Charlie
everything
Indigo.
that triggers remotely. Just watch your little step and you shall be fine.
Alright, moving on, people. Theta 7000 proceed down the hall at a brisk pace. Luck runs to catch up, falling flat on his face twice. The third time he turns in midair, landing on his back. He's unable to right himself.
I feel like I really got lucky. You have to do all the reading.
Yeah.
I got no.
Halt! Lee retrieves Luck as Adams bends to examine a metal strip embedded into the floor grouting. Wired for currents. How'd you miss that, O'Reilly?
Sorry, Cap. Wasn't on the schematic.
Fucking CI. Charlie Indigo. Good thing it wasn't. Active. Adams
Nice
glances.
lean in.
Thank you. Adams glances at Luck. Luck sneezes.
I can't see.
Theta 7000 head to the end of the corridor. The door is ajar. Oh my god, it's transformed.
Impossible.
It's ajar. Cover. Theta 7000 take cover to either side of the door. Luck crouches down behind Lee. Both microphones capture the sound of fabric tearing.
God damn it.
A series of... Imagine if we had, like, anime bad luck. He trips over. He's like, oh, sorry.
Fucking trips into an oncoming truck.
That's not what I meant. You know that's not what I meant.
Oh, you meant like the fucking... I see what you mean. Different kind of anime luck.
Yeah. A series of gunshots ring striking the door frame. The team in position just that no round finds its mark. Like goes... Never mind. Dazzle! Lee throws a flashbang grenade through the door.
Heads down!
Luke begins to sneeze again. His head is raised when the grenade detonates. Forward! Vader 7000 enters the next room, a wide T-junction. Luke continues to scream and struggles to his feet.
I can't actually scream, by the way. I live in an apartment, so the volume... I can't fucking see!
He's so whiny. Vader 7000.
Yeah, well, he's called the loser, and he's basically...
He is tonight's biggest the loser, in all honesty.
Yeah, it's so true.
Fighters 7000 subdue 5 insurgents in tactical gear with minimal expenditure of ammunition. Luke staggers along the wall behind them, occasionally walking directly into it with muffled curses. Where's the main breaker? Judging by the power draw profile, probably at a lower level. I want you to know that when I'm doing that voice, I'm holding my shirt like I'm wearing suspenders.
I was about to say, like, you really went into your own with specifically O'Reilly for some reason.
The name spoke to me.
I love how, like, I think in part 1 you made every character, like, Irish for some reason, and then the character named O'Reilly has, like, the most Texas accent of all time.
We need to find some stairs. Luke walks through a door and Rally and Starways tie railing of a wide, well-lit stairwell. Can you do the Roblox voice?
Hang on.
Oof! It's Minecraft! Look,
Oh, wait, which one's Roblox?
Oof! I can't do it either. That was a really good Minecraft one, though.
Thanks.
It says, Luke fell too far. Luke.
We lost him again!
Fate 7000 rush into the stairwell, foregoing operational caution to retrieve the assets. Luke's belt is caught on a lower railing and he's hanging with his pants half down. Asset indeed.
Luck falls, his body turns red, and all his items drop. I don't want to be here!
Get him loose! Fate 7000 explore the stairwell and attached hallway as he detaches Luke's belt. Luke falls to the floor.
I want to go home. Is your home child-proofed? Suck my...
Gunfire resumes. Fate 7000 take defensive position and return to fire. Brit. Who the fuck was Brit? I'm Brit.
Yeah, they haven't come up yet. It's you.
Looks like 2 fire teams, Cap. Stuck in good. Which way's the breaker?
I'm terrified of Brett.
He's done something. O'Reilly
He's absolutely the traitor.
O'Reilly's the sussy imposter. O'Reilly quickly checks his device and scans the hall. He points. Over there, Captain. Take Luke and Lee. We'll hold them off.
I don't... Shut the fuck up.
Adams, Britt, Tanner, and Chico provide cover fire as O'Reilly, Lee, and Luke take the indicated door and rush along a new passage. The sound of gunfire recedes. O'Reilly notices a wall-mounted electrical panel. Here we go. O'Reilly trips a series of circuit breakers. A distant groaning sound can be heard. Well, the front door's opening. Send in the cavalry.
Well, send in the cavalry.
Adams responds over helmet comms. They're jamming our signal. Oh, God dang it! Can't do jack from in here. Ops outside might be able to crack the code, but there's a lot of luck involved in those CI ciphers.
O'Reilly be like, Adams, I have a plan.
Luke reaches into his helmet to scratch his nose. He's unable to remove it again.
Help!
We've got a signal. Control, this is Adams. Send in the ASVs. Expect heavy resistance. We'll give cover. Adams.
To be fair, even if I wasn't doing the voice, they really made Wettle a fucking bitch in this script.
Really? We hate everyone.
So true.
Adams, Britt, Tanner, and Chico advance on the insurgents. O'Reilly suddenly sneezes, removing his hand from the circuit breaker at the moment it begins to spark and catch flame. Luke, in attempting to remove his hand from Telet, has lodged his index finger in one nostril.
Yeah, he's literally just like a fucking slapstick character.
Ceiling-mounted sprinklers briefly activate, then cease. There is a flash and a muffled explosion beneath their feet. What was that? Get back here, pronto! Lee and O'Reilly head back down the hall. Luke trips on a loose floor tile and stumbles through a plate glass office window.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
There is a loud crashing sound from the office Luck now occupies. Leo and O'Reilly rush to the broken window to see that the floor has caved in again, and Luck is gone. Must have overloaded some system in the floor when the breaker blew.
In the floor.
Lee jerks a thumb towards where the remainder of Theta 7000 are engaging the insurgents.
That stairwell goes down at least one more level.
O'Reilly sighs. Oh. The two agents return to the hall. Their teammates have pushed into an attached atrium, and are trading fire with insurgents now boxed in by more agents advancing from the entrance. Gotta grab the albatross, boss. Give him a pat for me, tell him he's a good boy. Britt, go with them. Oh no, Britt!
Britt, no!
Britt, O'Reilly and Lee cautiously head down the stairs to the bottom level, then proceed along the attached hallway until they reach a large storage facility. Luck is visible in the centre, dazed, headed towards a door on the far wall. One insurgent is standing nearby, rifle trained on him. Oh shit! I got this. Britt advances into the room.
He's the scariest character!
What do you mean? Britt advances into the room, taking cover behind wooden crates and steel shipping containers. As the insurgent raises his weapon to shoot Luck, Britt springs out the shadows and slits his throat. At the precise instant the door opens, and a second insurgent appears, rifle at the ready. Bad luck! The roof collapses. The insurgent is struck by a piece of falling masonry, crushing his helmet and presumably his skull. Luck is covered in debris. Shit. Luck, are you alright?
I hate...
Life is pain. I hate...
Luck swallows his helmet microphone and begins to choke. Transcript ends. Aftermath. Firebase Fate Ive was taken with minimal Foundation casualties. Dr. Wettle was treated from a broken collarbone. No other member of Theta 7000 sustained serious injury. Chaos Insurgency losses total 37 individuals incapacitated or killed, and one major supply and repair depot now under Foundation control. 7 stolen SCP objects, multiple vehicles employing paratechnical components, and 3 prisoners recovered on site.
I really like the term paratechnical. That's kind of dope.
I know.
How much fucking longer is this article? Jesus Christ.
There's going to be a part 3, I suspect.
There might even be a part 4. I'm looking at this. Oh my fucking god.
I'm enjoying it, but it's long.
Why did we choose this?
Because I already asked this and I already answered.
Well, fine.
I thought you frightened you. Sorry.
This is what we do for the next several weeks.
Discovering SCP-7000. Analytics Department review
it's a fucking art.
Review of shoulder camera footage reveals a near absence of anomalous probability factors in the action firefight, suggesting Dr. Wettle did in fact absorb all SCP-7000 effects over the course of the operation. In the interim between missions, 7000 continued to take its toll. Into the box, please, Darnell. I'm gonna die.
Straight up, I'm gonna be real, this just feels like filler. Like, we're getting, like, more, like, these little pink boxes just tell me, like, here's the reference and comedy section, which I appreciate.
This is my break time. This is all I have.
I can appreciate that in 7000s, but it's like, we get it. Bad things happen and they are comical when Wettle's not around.
This is when I recover from the previous paragraph. I used to be able to read for so long. I'm like burnt out. My throat is.
Yeah, we used to do like 3-hour episodes and be like, wow, what a great time. And now we do like 38 minutes and we're like, I can't do this anymore.
Hurts.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
Let me out of the room, Hamiltoe.
That's the worst part. Hamiltoe, open the door!
Hamiltoe, I won't bite this time. Let me out.
Why are we doing it like mildly erotically?
Because it's a situation.
Hamiltoe, please.
Hamiltoe, cool.
Analytics Okay, we have to cut it off there. Analytics department. Alright, that's the thumbnail, and the title for this episode is Hamiltoe-chan. It's going to be Hamiltoe in like
and then a little
the anime like sailor outfit. Yeah.
Hamiltoe, you have to draw
like, you know the yeah, I'm going to make him do that. Hamiltoe in the sailor outfit. Analytics department report. Item. 7 Chaos Insurgency infiltrators captured installing explosive devices at Site-120. All 7 attempted to destroy their step compilations before capture. One was unable to do so, as their portable lighter would not produce flame. Surviving step compilation carried the impression of handwriting, presumably from a note written on top of it on a separate piece of paper. Reactive action. Handwriting decryption leads to the discovery of an insurgency safe house in Poland, and the detention or neutralization of a cell of 23 individuals. Item. SCP-3856-1, the multiversal iteration of researcher Samuel Lloyd residing in baseline reality, chokes on a ham sandwich and expires. Reactive action. SCP Foundation placed on high alert for the imminent escalation of the present K-class scenario, ending with the termination of all life on Earth, the inevitable result of any universe's loss of its iteration of researcher Lloyd. No change in the scenario's course noted thus far. Item. 3 senior Mechanite priests, 1 for each primary faith, killed in freak Murphy bed accidents. What's Murphy bed?
I don't know.
Reactive action. Per the Triumvirate Accords, expression of sympathy made on behalf of Overwatch Command and funeral costs partially defrayed. What the fuck? I thought they hated the Mecha... I don't understand
No,
the lore of this
Mechanites
site.
at this point are pretty like chill.
The Mechanites we read about were not so chill. Remember that guy who like shoved the dude's arm into a fucking
Yeah, that
engine
was
or
early
something?
Mechanites. That was early Broken God.
Yeah, they've changed. They released their YouTube apology video. They're like, hey guys,
I
didn't
never
think
wanted
I'd
to
have
have
to
to-
make one of these videos.
I never wanted to have to make this video. I never thought I'd get caught.
Yeah. Oh my lordy. Alright, I'll read a little bit longer because I can tell you're
Oh,
tired.
thank you. I've been in work
After
all
a
day
brief
as well.
You were at work today?
I am. They're making me work. They're making me work when the Queen is having her funeral and I need to mourn my monarch. I mean, come on.
I have to work one 16-hour weekend shift like a month, and I want to die. I feel like you work every week.
I do. I
now.
actually.
And
I
you-
have 2 weekends off, and then I have this fucking bullshit one where it ends in this scenario that you're seeing now.
Yeah, I think it's time to get Tanhony a new job, guys.
Please
Hashtag
pay
get his
me.
resume out there. What we should do is we should release Tanhony's resume onto the server, and then everyone should submit it to jobs nearby where they live until he gets a good one.
I have to move to wherever they live.
Well, dude, like so much work is remote now. You could fucking just get a remote job and work from home.
Maybe.
Maybe. I'm just saying. After a brief recuperative period, Dr. Wettle was cleared for active duty again, and Theta 7000 was officially commissioned. A series of missions over the following weeks served to mitigate the worst of SCP-7000's veil-threatening elements, though the search for a permanent solution remained ongoing. A digest of representative operations is appended below. Operation Theta 7000-4. God, there's so much. Okay. Situation. Attack on Deepwell systems at Outpost 316 by Serpent's Hand agents. Intervention. Theta 7000 repelled the attackers while technicians attempted to reverse thaumaturgical damage in corrupted code. Dr. Wettle supervised. Outcome. Only minor difficulties encountered. Operation declared successful. Dr. Wettle sustained a variety of minor injuries. Stubbed toe, 2. Chipped tooth, 1. Broken collarbone, 1 again. Broken fingernail, 7. Herniated disc, 2. Also, some of these are not minor. What the fuck? Broken collarbone is not minor. What the
Yeah, there's
fuck?
like 7 of them.
Jesus Christ. On-site paramedical services returned him immediately to active duty. Jesus. Debriefing. Due to recalcitrance on the part of Dr. Wettle, researcher LeBlanc was appended to the task force to conduct the assets debriefings. Partial transcript appended below. So what is recalcitrance again? Like his insistence?
I'm not sure.
I thought you were an author.
I don't know what that means.
Obstinately defiant of authority or restraint, difficult to manage or operate. Okay. So he's just being annoying.
Yeah, I just didn't know that one then.
Excerpt begins. But I didn't do anything!
They estimate the damage... Wait, was he Irish? Was this the Irishman?
I don't remember. Just
They estimate
read.
the damage code involves some 7 million independent variables. I'm so sorry to the Irish people. Every one of them was
Why?
a minute-extent threat to the success of the repair process. You stopped
Do
them
I have
from...
to apologize to Scottish people every time I
Yeah.
do a dwarf
Well,
voice
you're
in
not
D&D?
British, so you don't have to.
Oh, yeah, actually, that's a good point. I didn't think about the fact that you specifically being British makes doing an Irish accent bad. I didn't think about that.
You stopped them from
That's why
going
you
off,
think
King. You saved the computer system carrying more information than...
I didn't do anything!
He's so whiny. Silence.
So
on
they
recording.
got me a handler.
I prefer to think of myself as an Asian boy. Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry.
If you were my agent, I'd fire you.
If you're my client, I'd get you fired.
I know you would, kid.
We completely mangled the voices. I was like, wait, he's older?
Yeah, Dr. Wettle's a little bit older. I remember. I think. I want to feel stupid if LeBlanc's not a new character. I'm thinking he's the guy who initially proposed.
That's what I thought as well.
The theory, yeah. All right, keep reading. You do this box. I'm tired of covering for your ass.
Operation 7000-7.
That's a theta.
That's an I, actually.
Actually, it might be an omega.
Situation.
Hold on, I think it's an omega.
Expert defusal of an improvised thermonuclear bomb in the free port of Free Portland by the Unusual Incidents Unit.
Say that 3 times fast. Free port of 3 Portlands. Free port of 3 Portlands. Free port of 3 Port. Actually, that was super easy.
Yeah, you just did it. Intervention. Joint action with the SCP Foundation via the presence of Dr. Wettle. Exhausted from an earlier operation that same day, Dr. Wettle attended in his sleep via the provision of an army cot.
Do you think he's getting a raise for having to be omnipresent for
Absolutely
every fucking
not.
little thing? Lol.
Outcome. Post-defusal investigation revealed 3 separate anti-tempering measures on her triggers, which had not been tripped. Dr. Wettle swallowed 3 flies during the operation. UIU representatives and Dr. Dan agreed the technician would not be informed of this correlation. Remote bomb defusal. Dr. Wettle supervising at sensor.
Oh, he's on the cot.
He's asleep.
Partial transcript appended below. I did what?
You mean about the
I mean about the bomb!
He gets whinier of every line. I love it. I love this new voice.
Alright, situation Omega 7013.
Actually, that's an I.
Situation. It's not an I.
He's looking at me.
I'll look at you, okay, British boy?
Flushed emoji.
O5 Council required escort to a classified location on the Asian subcontinent. Intervention? Oh no, it is Theta. Theta 7000 partnered with MTF Alpha 1, Red Right Hand, to complete the pilgrimage. Outcome. Success, with no operational complications. Per regulations, as an active anomaly, Dr. Wettle was kept as far distant from the council members as was feasible. Nevertheless, O5-1 encountered him in compromising positions on 3 separate occasions. Partial transcript appended below. I don't want to do this! Is this literally all he says? It's actually getting old now.
I know you don't.
It's fucking annoying. The universe has something to say, Bastion, about whether my pants are up or down. It has a lot to say, Bastion, about whether my pants are up or down.
I'm really sorry, boyo.
I can't do this anymore. I can't. Don't let them make me.
Okay, I won't. I promise. I won't.
What?
I won't let them make you. We'll miss the next appointments. Let them come get us if they want. What are they gonna do? Shoot a researcher on the goose that lays the golden egg. Wait, what happened to his accent?
Yeah, you made him French. I love how as soon as he became more sympathetic, you made him not Irish.
Wait, no, there's no correlation.
Interesting. Tanhony.
No, I'm sorry, I'm British. I can't help it. Smile. So goodbye, Mom.
Can't you call her Mom? Oh, fucking...
I'm sorry, so also to all my British followers who is sad about the Queen dying.
Who cares?
You need to apologise right now.
Yeah. To who?
Yeah, the English.
Why?
Because you just disrespected
Why would I ever
Mom.
apologize to the English? Stop calling her Mom. Please tell me that's not a thing they say.
They say Mom. They said goodbye, Mom.
Are you serious? I can't tell if you're being serious. If that's serious, that's the lamest shit I've ever heard in my life.
That's real.
Oh my god. British people in the comments, let me know if you call Queen Elizabeth your mom, and if you do, Lamau. Anyway, continue, Researcher LeBlanc.
You get it?
Bastion!
Laid an egg is slang for messing.
Bastion! You have one job! What is it? To kick my sorry ass in gear! So do it!
He gets higher pitched every line. Well, I guess I forgot that geese can bite. After you, Dr. Wettle.
They spit too, so watch the fuck out!
He's got his groove back. I feel like this might be another good cliffhanger.
We're only at 49 minutes. Let's do this One more box, and then we'll call it there.
Okay.
Operation Theta
That's
7000.
an I, actually.
Heartbeat shotgun. Situation.
My arm is gristle.
SCP-68... Get owned. SCP... This isn't even a joke. I'm addicted to saying heartbeat shotgun. Situation. SCP-682 breached containment at Site 45 and approached the town of Augusta, Western Australia, during a folk music festival. Intervention. Theta 7000 attempted to recapture the anomaly whilst evading the scrutiny of approximately 1,000 people, including media representatives. Outcome. Dr. Wettle was stationed between the operational zone and the festival. As containment efforts failed and the S-682 approached, he was forced to move into the crowd. The anomaly was finally disabled within 100 meters of the event, an action nevertheless escaping civilian notice as their attention was fixed on Dr. Wettle's altercation with a rogue kangaroo. 682 returned to containment without incident, while video footage of Dr. Wettle being kicked into an industrial barbecue immediately saturated the internet. Fat idiot gets wrecked by kangaroo! That's the best part of this article so far.
Will you
That's
share
so
and
funny.
subscribe?
Yes.
What website is this on?
Yeah, this is like YouTube in like 1990.
But it also
YouTube
says
existed
uploaded
in
2022.
2005. Yeah, what the fuck? It only has 13 dislikes. That's crazy.
Because everyone loves fat idiot gets wrecked by kangaroos. I'm sorry, I'm reaching the end of my hard space. Hard drive.
Actually, do you think 7,000 would affect the algorithm? Like, do you think our videos would go viral and like all the big YouTubers wouldn't matter anymore?
We'd set things right.
Jesus. Debriefing partial transcript dependent below. This isn't working.
No, but it's helping. But what else?
Dr. Wettle's.
He does not escape his beard. He wipes his face with a lab coat sleeve.
Helping. I'm making an all-time ass out of myself to prolong my own worst nightmare.
You're a hero.
I don't want to be a hero.
God. You're named after William Wallace, boy. Braveheart. One of the most famous heroes of all time. Where would he have gotten without sticking his neck out for others?
Not famous enough, apparently. He got his neck stretched.
Well, he did get a movie.
A Mel Gibson movie. You call that luck? I don't.
Look, I'm sure they have a backup plan. This'll only go on for a little while longer.
Why?
What?
Why are you sure they have a backup plan? When I said this wasn't working, I meant it wasn't working for me. It's working just fine for them.
William.
They're gonna roll me up the hill and let me fall back down for the rest of my life like Sisyphus. You know that's true.
For one, actually, the myth is actually...
Great, perfect. Change the subject to what a helpless asshole I am. I hadn't heard about that for all of 1 hour. Wow, it's like Harry's right here with me. I bet we soaked up enough bad luck for 10 people just now. Hooray!
I didn't mean...
You having fun writing those reports? I've read them. Really tight phrasing there, Bast. Dry comedy. Bet they'd get a real chuckle around all the water coolers. But you wouldn't know anything about that, right?
I never...
You remember when I told you? When you said you wanted to be my friend? Wait, what's this?
It's for another story, I guess, when they first met.
Hold on. Was this created just like a separate tale just for this?
I don't
article?
know. I don't think so.
Hold on. I'm curious.
It's a
now.
tale. We're not reading the whole fucking tale.
Oh, it's from 2021, so it's previous. But that means this character existed
Yeah.
before. Interesting.
He's actually beloved and a lot of people are offended about the way you're presenting him. No.
Yeah, well, they can eat my ass. Yeah, that's right. I farted on mic.
Wait, what?
Oh, did that not come
No,
through?
thank God.
That's what you were gasping about. Go ahead.
It's you.
Oh. Well, now I do regret it. So fuck off back to 43 and tell them your next set of funny stories in person.
Silence and recording. After a moment, researcher LeBlanc leaves. Exit ends.
This is a great
Screen
cliffhanger.
fades to black. Credits start rolling.
This is a great cliffhanger because, like, will they be?
It's like a
friends
soap
again?
opera.
Yeah, we made this. I think we really expanded on this in a meaningful way that I'm sure the author/authors will appreciate. Who wrote this again?
You know who.
No, I don't. And I'm just going to look at our last episode since you won't tell me.
It's Harry Blank.
It's Harry Blank. Nice, Harry Blank. Alright, so I'm going to read the comments on 123 now. I thought there'd be more because we gave people time.
You didn't spend your time wisely.
Yeah, I think there are less comments than normal.
It's because we didn't have the time constraint. People got cocky.
Yeah, you're right. Insert clever name here says, nobody watches these videos to see the SCP for the first time. Tanhony. Me, who barely reads the SCP wiki anymore and is exclusively listening to new SCPs through this
That's
podcast.
what I said. Nobody. Check please.
I feel bad because I interrupt constantly. Not to say SCP is bad, though. I just don't frequent the wiki as much. This SCP is shaping up to be very good, and I cannot wait for the next episode in a month when I'll get to hear the rest of it. You're going to have to wait for 2 more episodes, buddy. Password, Wettle Sweep, plus Fallout New Vegas, Gemini Shotgun DLC. King T-Rex 101 says, I have contracted every disease known and unknown to mankind. I feel nothing but pain as I play Fallout New Vegas on my non-existent Gay Station 11.
And a half. Sorry, I didn't know if that was like 1 out of 2 like on Twitter when there's no second comment. A thread. Hamiltoe writes, Hamiltoe comments! Hamiltoe, let us out! Hamiltoe.
13 days ago.
Let's out of the room. What are you doing out there?
Come on, Hamiltoe, we can be trusted. Shythalia says, this episode has too many accents.
Give us permission to enter your home. Like vampires.
Jesus Christ. Of our own tower.
Yeah.
Dinkledang says, I rolled to assassinate Tanhony. Nat 1. Damn, I'm so unlucky.
Can you read that again, but in the Wettle voice?
I rolled to assassinate Tanhony. Nat 1. Damn, I'm so unlucky.
I don't know how you do that fucking voice squeaks he does.
It's so good. That sounded really cocky coming from myself. Night Lavitt says, good luck on the move, Darnell. Fallout New Vegas, Gemini Shotgun DLC. Isn't VATS just cogitant brain? Kind of. If you think about it. Have you played Fallout 10?
Yeah.
You know about VATS?
Yeah, I know it.
Is that cogitant brain?
It could be a form of cogitant brain.
There you have it. Comedy Man Kelp says, Harry Blank when Bald Expressive walks in. Really enjoy how this just turns into an episode of The Boys midway through. Oh yeah, that was our bit last time.
Sorry,
this is a far cry from that. Oh, bloody hell,
Look
come on,
at a soup, Wettle, and I'm going to put you down like one.
It would have been so good to do it that way, too, since they're using him for, like, military missions. Oh, we should have went with the boys' voices.
You guys are the real
Really,
heroes.
the only true way to
Be
bring
careful. We said the nasty word last time and we couldn't get any ads.
Oi.
Careful, but
Yeah,
should
I've
make us
noticed-
dangerously close to it.
3 Yellow Arrows says, Irish Wettle. Oh, I guess you made him Irish last time, because I didn't do him Irish.
Oh,
Well, now he's me.
now he's
under
you,
my
and he's the
purview.
whiniest man alive.
Yeah, and it's comedy. Also, this is going to be more than a 2-parter element. I mean, you fucking called it, bro.
This guy knew.
This is unnecessarily long. I will say, though, like you've been saying, it is good. I don't want to... Like, Harry Blank, good job. I'm happy for you that you won. It's probably going to be an upvote and a good rating for me, but my god, is it fucking long. Holy shit. I don't think we've had this many parts since we did 1730, right?
I don't think so.
I think that one will still be longer, though, because even though that one was only 3 parts, each video was like 3 hours or some shit. Orchid Stream says, you've read it already. Me, who doesn't give a shit about SCPs anymore. Does our entire fan base hate SCP? Because that's kind of based on
Welcome to the Discovering SCP fan and we hate SCP.
That's honestly awesome. I wish we were... man, that's funny. Okay,
Okay,
put your button...
last word. Guess what Darnell was about to say and put it in the comments.
I was about to say...
No,
I
don't
wish we
tell
were
him.
famous, but then I... Oh, whoops. You have to have written the password before I finished. Quaker Button Nose 128 says, I want to listen to this so bad, but I'm going out soon and don't have time. This accent started in
the last 2 weeks.
This accent started in Ireland and moved to the north of England, just like my great-grandfather when he lost his job in the mines.
Troll despair.
I'm sorry. An anonymous writer writes, Wettle sleep, let's go! This article got many wacky images, and that Sikorsky stare. Password, Fallout New Vegas, Gemini Shotgun DLC.
I don't remember what that fucking password is that making people reply with this.
The new password this week is Heartbeat Shotgun, I've decided.
Write a paragraph
okay.
describing the injuries inflicted on me by your use of Heartbeat Shotgun.
I have to be real. I'm reading how long JTKC's comment is, and I'm too hungry to read this. You're gonna have to read it.
Wow, the new episode... I'm gonna read it like it's like Twitch text-to-speech. Wow, the new episode is gonna be like the hit niche movie Avengers Endgame. We wait 1 year since the prequel, but unlike Marvel, Discovering SCP is very epic. I like how every character is Canadian, but turns into the most diverse European site in the world.
He's not wrong.
Also hoping that you bring back the Wettle loving anime in the next part we forgot, I'm sorry. He became an anime protagonist.
He kind of did. It worked out.
The Loser is one of the few articles on the site. There's like 17,000 words, but I read all of it in one sitting and would gladly do it again, which I did. It's got so much character and wit to it by making me emotional about some idiot falling on the floor. I love it so much. But unfortunately, there's no reference to April Space in SCP-7000, so I give it -3 out of 10 on the Darnell scale. I put
Hell
6
yes.
negative bonus stars and 3 positive bonus stars. Surely this is the best rating system.
Fuck off.
I made this year's theme for a lot of writers to figure out.
I like that. I actually love the idea that it's all bonus stars. He didn't give it any rating normally.
Wait, so it's -3. So what did it have to start as? So it... Wait, 6?
It's 0, because he did -6, but +3
Oh, he
positive stars.
it was a 0 out of 10. I think this year's theme forced a lot of writers to think outside the box because the wacky theme, the top 10 entries show how creative everyone was by going in different directions.
You wouldn't have guessed it by how much people who couldn't come up with ideas bitched about it on Twitter. They're like, oh, what a shit theme. I was like, shut the fuck up.
SCP-72,000 Boats by SMLT and Aismawad. 7501, My Best Oldest and Newest Friend by Mr. Iverson. SCP-7008, A Single Plastic Rose. No one knows who wrote it.
JT said these are all...
short and sweet.
Yeah, so maybe
we'll
after
check it out.
7,000 we can treat ourselves. Yeah.
Anyways, glad to have the podcast back after the hiatus, since bad stuff always happens whenever you guys do. Oh no, he was right. Last time I got COVID and now I have military stuff to deal with. By the way, the new place is looking very cool, very swag Darnell.
At the very least, JT, the bad thing didn't happen to you this time.
Oh my good God, guys, remember Wettle sweep.
All of Ireland and Scotland should thank me for my service by being on hiatus for 2 weeks and killing the
I know, like, 1 week is enough to make bad stuff happen to JTKC. 2 weeks was so much worse at the head of state.
If I ever take a 3-week vacation, who knows what could happen to Obama.
Have a good one, guys. Remember, Wettle sleep. Password is Fallout New Vegas Gemini Shotgun DLC.
Hell yeah. Good
What
comment,
does Guare
JT.
say? Tell me.
Guare says, Wettle Sweep. On Guard 43 is one of my favorite cannons on site, so I hope you all read more of it. Though you should be all aware that every character on it is Canadian, with the exception of LeBlanc and Wettle, who are Yankees.
I don't know if you listen, but LeBlanc is actually from Ireland, born and raised.
What if he's not? What if it's just an accent he's putting on? He's like an Ireland.
Maybe he's British. That'd be so offensive.
Oh my God. Yeah, I kept wondering why you kept thinking Irish accents are offensive, and I was like, that's like a common accent. And then I realized, oh, it's because you're British. There's a history there. And I was like, wow, that's a cultural difference. Like, I can make an Irish accent as much as I want, but you can't. That's funny. Password, Fallout New Vegas, Gemini Shotgun DLC.
Well, thank you. We are back, everyone.
Yeah, it feels good to be back. Honestly,
no, I'm already
if I
on the
can get
verge of death. But
if I can just be sappy for 5 seconds, I really did miss recording with you, Tan. I felt like I wasn't able to see you much during that period, so to get to talk with you and hang out with you again was so much fun. And I'm excited to do Aetheral Space after we take a recess.
yes.
And break for a little bit here. But yeah, it's good to see you guys again too on the server. Sorry I haven't been as active, and I've been like mostly posting about my move in my life. I apologize. I've just been a lot's been happening. That's great for me, but it's like made it a bit harder to keep up with like everything going on with the server. So if I like missed any events of anyone or something, it's not that I like hate you guys. I just like I've been busy and haven't been able to keep my eyes on everything going on in there. But just thank you guys for continuing to stick with us and listen. We appreciate it. And we'll see you all next time. Bye.
Bye.
Are you gonna... Did you say bye to the viewers?